All right, so we're back here with some Spellslingers again, but we are continuing to kind of, experiment, do some fun stuff in this kind of lull of content. So I wasn't sure what I was going to play, and then I saw Ardvark with this very, very interesting Yangling list. Everyone has kind of heard my thoughts on Yangling. I think she's absolutely terrible. I'm not impressed with her at all. I think the River Dragon is a very confusing card to me in these types of in how Yangling is typically built. So it's just so many, and then also like again, just like getting one draw. There's so many things about Yangling that are just like super unimpressive to me. This list is really interesting. It is a blue-black version, which we've not seen that much. So that interested me right from the get-go. Is there only using? Oh no. Okay. I thought for a second there was only 5 black cards. There are 6. But yeah, it's a blue-black list. So basically we're running the standard stuff, but using stuff like Death Shadow and things like that. But before I get further into this list, if you're enjoying the content, remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, yada yada. I almost forgot to do that. I always forget to do that. I hate asking it. Subscribe, follow, all that stuff, so I can not have to ask people about that anymore. So yeah, so we're playing pretty much the standard Yangling stuff, plus a couple of cute things. So playing a lot of the cheap creatures, like Inventive Crafter, Wintergrip Mage, obviously like the Yangling Sparrow and everything, Cerulean Dragon, which we've seen. And kind of just playing like a little bit of like a good stuff like good stuff cards like Mana Constrictor, Unsummon, Isochron, Scepter are just good cards. Excuse me. Right, and so we're kind of playing like a mix of like aggressive creatures and value stuff early, and then once we get to kind of like the midsection and the top end here is where the deck gets really interesting. So we have Drana here as just a really powerful flyer. This card's really gone up in people's evaluations since Garrick. Just being able to gain lots and lots of health every turn and also just continue to attack in the air is really nice. So it works with Yangling's ability because it has flying, but that also can help you stay alive and block and not die, which is a problem that Yangling's decks typically have from my experience of playing them. So I like the idea of this card. Again, I have not played any of these, so we'll see how it plays out in practice, but I like the concept here. We got one of Shell Game. The Invisibility Cloak here is designed to play with Death Shadow. And then we have 2 copies of Clone. So again, presumably this is to copy Death Shadow, can copy Grimgrin. If we make a gigantic Kothophed, we can copy Kothophed. So there are a couple of nice clone targets here. And then we are running the River Dragon here. Again, I've given my thoughts on this card. I don't like it. I'm trying it out. We'll see how it goes. I guess there is kind of just like this backup plan of just like drawing Yangling's Sparrow and, playing the Inventive Crafter and just beating down the opponent. So, there's that. But anyways, the real wacky stuff gets to the top end here, where we have all of the big black heavy hitters in Kothophed, Ebondeath, Grimgrin, and 2 copies of Death Shadow. So again, my assessment of the deck list here is basically again just playing mid-range or just kind of good stuff early, and then using Yangling's ability to draw through the deck and hit these really powerful late game threats. The one thing that is kind of interesting here is using the Rooftop Laboratory. Again, that's designed to work with the Cerulean Dragon. I guess you also just like draw an extra through your deck. So maybe you can kind of hit some extra cards, play out your hand, and then you'll be good. But I'm actually interested to see how this card performs as well. That's a little bit I don't want to say odd, but unclear to me how it fits into the deck at the moment. I guess there's not really any other blue land that really does anything for this deck. Tolarian Academy doesn't do anything right. The only artifact here we have is Isochron Scepter. We're not really looking to get lots of spells in our hands. Like, I don't know if that land is particularly good here, so we'll try this out. If it's probably fine. At the very least, it just lets us look at 2 extra cards for the turn. So yeah, otherwise there's nothing crazy about the list. It's kind of just, again, play some good stuff early. Hopefully you will see how often we are activating the ability with this list, and then getting value drawing through the deck until we play big boys. But yeah, all right, that's it for the deck list portion. Let's get into the games. All right, so I'm not taking Unsummon here. The Yawning Portal, interesting. We'll just take these. Clone. I think Clone's gonna do too much right now, but let's see. Smooth Wizard. Ooh, Inventive Crafter is a nice start, actually. Don't mind that at all. So we have a nice curve here. That's always nice. Like, even if our cards aren't the best or whatever, but just being able to deploy them before, you know, in order is good. All right, so now we'll look for a removal spell for this thing. We didn't really get one. I guess we'll use this Get Ahead. Get to steal a card from our opponent's deck. All right, so we'll take 2 from this. It's another turtle. Do I want to look? I don't think I'm looking for a removal spell just yet. I think I'm just going to play the Sparrow. Try and draw a card. It's going to feel really bad if they have a way to stop my Sparrows from hitting. It's gonna be just the absolute. Oh, I guess they already do. I guess you can get something off of Isochron Scepter that just like pings it. I mean, Oakenhide actually isn't terrible. There's also this drum up support. So actually, we could just drum up support, play out the soldier. Yeah, we can draw up support with a soldier and give it 2 health. So we'll do this first. Oh, that feels so bad. Oh my god. Alright, now I'm gonna change my play and do this, probably. So at least lets me trade with this thing. Or probably just gonna get rid of this Sparrow, because I don't think there's I guess I could unsummon it. But I could also do that with the other. Actually, that's not a bad play. Yeah, actually I changed my mind. Can unsummon our own Sparrow. Sure. So then they do that, and that's super annoying. I guess we just block, and then yeah, we do the play of like bounce. Yeah, bounce our own Sparrow. Oh, or we just have another one. All right, never mind. Yeah. Now I think I want to play this Get Ahead first. Oh, actually, no. Oh, I did that. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Alright, we'll set this trap now. But that feels bad. I don't think they'll set up a negate here, even if they do. But also, even if they do, I kind of want them to negate over. Yeah. Let's do this first. Yeah. All right. We have. I would like the record to show we have not enabled our ability or triggered our ability once so far. So, yeah, not looking too great. This is not even in the creatures matchup. This is against freaking Teferi control. I think we're just gonna play out all the flyers here. Oh, it also summons a copy of it, right? So we have 2/2/3s. That's pretty good. Worm's Wake. Yeah. Here we can just block the worm and then bounce the snap turtle. The snap shell turtle, sorry. Okay, you got it. Oh, alright, that changes my play a little bit. Does it? No, now we just unsummon both of them. Yeah, we just unsummon both. They really only have the mana for one trap, right? So yeah, we just do this first. No, sorry. Do I play around negate or guess again? I think I'm gonna play around guess again. Okay, I'm gonna play around nothing now. I guess no. So now I do play around everything by doing. No, never mind. We'll play around nothing. I guess we'll do this. Okay, cool. They could just rat the board. If they do, we play Grimgrin, and hope for the best. Yeah, that makes me think a Day of Judgment is coming, which is not good. It's really, really not good. Okay, never mind. Thank you, land. Land coming down there. Land activating there. Works super, super well for us. It's freaking awesome. Oh, that was from Signature Spell. Okay. I was like, what? We'll just do this and take 2. Alright, so we are clear to attack in the air. Now we're kind of in a better spot. If we draw, like, Negate, that would probably be best, right? But I think we might end up just playing Grimgrin to have a threat in case they rat the board. Yeah, I actually think this is the play here. Because, like, they Day Judgment here, and I have another 8/7 to just smack them in the face. Yeah. And if they don't, then I have an 8/7 body. Yeah, that's fine. It's a little less fine now that I'm at 10 life, but. All right, we draw a lot of cards. That's a negate. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, oh man, we're 1 off. I'm 1 mana off lethal, right? Because if I had this and yeah, wow. So then I think I still play this though. Sorry, I have to do Inventive Crafter. And then River Dragon. I don't think it's possible for them to kill me here unless they actually just bounce every single one of my creatures. I really hope they don't. There's a possibility that this goes back into my deck. Okay, we're fine. Imagine. Yeah, with the Negate backup, I think we're fairly safe against shenanigans. And then this will deal us 5. We'll go to 5 exactly. And then we will Invisibility Cloak for lethal. Snapcaster Mage, you're gonna cast the... Oh, there's Signature Spell. Interesting. Okay. You could still have Immolating Glare. Like that would... oh, actually, never mind. They're just dead. They have Immolating Glare, they kill this, and then they die to the air. Yeah, wow. Alright. I didn't think that was going super well. Yeah, turns out just slamming Grimgrin did the job there. The most anticlimactic run-of-the-mill animation in the game. Just kind of floating. Okay, sure. Alright, up against Driz. It's been a while since I played against Driz. I kind of... Am I crazier for wanting to just snap keep this hand as is? No way, right? There's no way. There's no way. I gotta ship these back. I'm kind of looking like, man, I would take damage and like I would play the Death Shadow and make a clone of it, but yeah, it's too cute. Once again, curving out here. Oh, Isochron Scepter into Glider or anything else that we draw. Yep, Watchful. Can we get removal spell? You know, Oakenhide is not the worst here. Again, every time I draw Oakenhide, I'm just like, yeah, okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I am gonna block here. So let's see what we get first. Wow, these are horrible. So I guess we'll take big teams. Neither of these two cards do anything. Wow, that was like the worst of that I've ever seen. Alright, so here I think I'm actually blocking the Herald, because I'm gonna unsummon this thing. Take 5. Alright, so that Oakenhide, unsummon. Forge. I changed my mind. Because like now I can negate that. I'm still gonna unsummon this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try holding up a negate here. That, you know, that wasn't what I thought I was gonna negate, but it could have been worse. You know, could have been worse. Do I have to take this? Like this is what's wrong with Yangling. It's like now I'm just like on the back foot. I have no good cards to really get ahead. Yeah, I think I have to make this block here. We can play Cerulean Drake and Oak and hide it, and maybe that does the job. They grudge match me again, like I'm just dead. Oh my god. I don't think I can block. Like, I think if I block this, I just lose. Because I'm just, like, so far behind. I just have to hope that I draw something. Oh, you know what? That also kind of does some work. Except it doesn't. Except when it doesn't. I guess we just have two gigantic things, right? Yeah. So then we just, like, block these. Actually, I was about to be like, oh no, we would die, right? We'd be at 2. So go to 2. Yeah, we can't even use Kothophed now. Sure. So one of these are dying. Okay. Alright, so we play this Sparrow, and then we bounce something. What do we bounce? I guess we bounce one of the steeds. We're not dead. We get. Oh no. Oh no. That's how we go. It has to be exactly sneak though, right? Well, they didn't do it. Oh, but we have invisibility, cloak. Oh my god, I can't believe we won this. I can't believe we won that. There's clone coming in clutch with the Cerulean Drake. That's a kind of a cool combo. Right, they're playing the Death Shadow variant, almost assuredly. I think I'm gonna put back this Rubber Dragon. Definitely gotta jam down this Mana Constrictor as fast as I can. Boop. The Confidant. Yep. So they're choosing to that's fine. I think I'm fine just trading with this. I don't want them drawing cards. Yeah, it's a little rough. Let's just play the Sparrows. We can play this Cerulean Drake and guard the flock. I'm kind of excited. Alright, we'll do this. We'll probably have to take 5. But they're also taking quite a bit of damage from their lands and stuff. Yeah, they're almost at 9. Or sorry, they're already at almost at 13 damage taken. Drana. Drana is super rough. Yeah, I think we're gonna do Cerulean Drake guard the block. I think guard the block is better than Negate, even though it's cheaper. Yeah. It's huge. Huge here. I think I'm gonna make the block. I'm kind of forced to. They can make Drana's power large, but then we get to trade with it. That is, if we don't get a good spell here. Any damage spell. Any damage spell would have done it there. Alright, so clearly they're going to trade with the Drake, I imagine, yeah. Hopefully they don't have any more removal. If they have the Predator, okay, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. That is very, very fine. More removal, removal. I guess that does something. It's like we could do this. Yeah, and then Drana, keep our guys alive. Alright, so yeah, then we do Drana and Negate. If again, the Predator, it's always the Predator is the thing that we don't want them to have. Alright, if they just play out some priests here, I'm totally fine with that. Boy. Alright. I don't even want to pick teams here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this, yeah. Ooh, I should have, you know what? I should have put Drana. Oh no, I already put, I needed to put Cerulean Drake further to the right. I always gotta remember to do that. I always forget, like, because it's only relevant for exactly this deck. Alright, cool. So we just do some blocky blocks here. I guess we can actually block this profitably, which is kind of nice. I think we'll just do this and take 7. That's fine. That's also fine. Do you have anything with reach? Because I have a slew of flyers. That is not going to do it. Wow. All right. We beat Garrick too. We're just running him over. Ooh, this is not the Yanling portal. This is alright, cool. I think we're gonna keep these. These cards are good. We get a free card. Ooh, what do I get? What do I get? Grim Echoes. Okay. Well, we'll return the favor. We'll give them some cards. Some extent. Elvish Archer. So I think I'm gonna just Isochron Scepter. Of course now. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of down for Tinker. I do love me a Tinker. Okay, Wolf. Sure. I will let them hit me. Here is Cerulean Dragon. I was about to be like base. I was like, does it copy any stat changes? No, it's just I think I'll make this black. Not really, right? It's just... No, honestly. Just take all the damage. Cool. We could unsummon this. I don't really feel like doing that. We could do the. I think I'm gonna tinker first, actually. Oh, well, this wasn't great. I guess we'll do this. Oh, wait. Never mind. This was fantastic. Lamau. I just forgot I had a Cerulean Dragon on the battlefield. Yep, that's fine. I think I'm down to play both Guard the Flock and Negate. How many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, never mind. I think I would like to just play a Mana Constrictor then. That's fine. Just do it at the end of your turn, fully heal it, sure. We just do the same play, right? It sucks because I have too many cards in hand. I can't even activate this and keep all the cards. Excuse me. Archer's fine. Druid is fine. Yeah, you can't even attack me profitably. So we can do this. Bounce this. I'll have 7 cards, I'll have 9 cards. Sure. Just make this. We don't even need cards, right? This is just a 2-turn clock. Yeah, we just keep. Oh, whoops. I definitely drew too many cards, but like they're just dead. Man, this is kind of good. Mostly because they're just not doing anything. They're just like not doing anything threatening. Like I'm not even gonna risk this dying. To like I don't even know. I'm just not like there's just no point. They're dead next turn. Yep. Cool. Ooh. Oh, all right. I could just keep, you know what? Honestly, 2 mana constrictors actually seems pretty good in this situation. And there we got a dragon to top it all off. Cool. This is the typical Nahiri build from what it looks like so far. Well, yeah, even just like reducing the cost of some random cards from like 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 or anything like that just delays them. Yeah, I'm gonna make this block. The Sparrow is kind of nice. All right, I'm gonna play this next turn, and I'm gonna make sure to play this to the right of the other Sparrows. I promise. I promise. Yeah, we'll see what they play here. I don't know. They're just attacking, so they could just have a random 2-drop creature. They could have their artifact. Hope it's not nothing. Okay, yeah, it's just the artifact. Yeah, so like that made them use their mana gem here. That's kind of huge. Sure. We actually won't block that. Oh. It is kind of a problem, though. I guess we just Cerulean Drake guard the flock. And then next turn we River Dragon. So yeah, we're gonna take whatever damage from this, but like... excuse me? So this doesn't even work for that? Because it's just... deals to a random... Cool. Alright, fun. Lovely. I get it. It doesn't target, but that's still stupid. Alright, we're gonna take this damage. This doesn't even protect like from that. Cool. Interesting, no blocks here. Oh. That's a very interesting choice. Okay, that makes more sense. I mean, yeah, I kind of am forced to block this now. We still get to get in for 2 a turn with this, so like and it can block again next turn, so it's like not the worst. I think we just play out all of our creatures. I don't think Guard the Flock is doing much anymore. At least not at the current point in time. Yeah, that's fine. So again, here the mana Constrictor did its job really well, right? It raised the cost of this. Cool. So we do this and this. Take 2. This Unsummon not doing great here because the Wolfsmith has its debut effect. This has its debut effect. Oh, we'll see. Alright, Cerulean Dragon, not bad here at all. We'll play that. See if we get something. Honestly, I might even just want to not use it. Yeah, actually, we're just going to not use it and guard the flock, probably. Actually, it's the other option. So you can prevent... I think we're not going to do that. Right. Yeah, let's just hold up guard the flock here. Alright, it goes back into the deck. Yeah, that's another big downside of using this land. It's very not good. So we can do this, this, and this? Sure. Hopefully we get something off of our Isochron Scepter to deal with these. Okay. Warding Flame is pretty good. So we wording clean this, we have this chill out, and then we dragon. And we actually have lethal if our opponent doesn't do the thing with the land. Okay, they did the thing with the land. We're not just dead. They have a third card, and they have this, but we can theoretically block things and be okay. Remember that this is also just going to be lethal by itself. So if we just keep that alive. They're not even attacking with the other one. Oh, I was about to be like, they're not even attacking with the other one. Yeah, so I have to block with both. Does this thing deal 3 damage? It does not, and it only has flying during their turn. Wow, we are just doing it. We're just doing it. Wow. Alright, so we've got Cure with Layered Academy. Not too crazy. I don't actually think... you know, I'm not actually sure. We'll keep it just in case, because we already have Mana Constrictor and Yangling's Sparrow. Our curve is actually pretty nice. Yeah. I'm kind of down. I'm not usually down, but today I'm down. Wow. Or like now they're forced to block or I draw a card. Yeah, wow. No giant growth. Man, we really don't see giant growth at all today, do we? Really a shame. That card was so fun. It made blocking like really, really interesting. I was just playing a tome. We get to draw our own card. We get to fill up the board here. Cool. Yeah, we're just gonna play out the Sparrows. This is... yeah, 2 or more. Yeah, I thought I was like, it would be really interesting if like if you had 4 creatures and all 4 creatures dealt damage. Maybe you draw 2 cards. I see what's going on. Let's make a big bird. And then guard the flock. Actually, let's just get in there while we can. We kind of want to finish this game pretty fast. Otherwise, right, they're gonna get a lot of value and stuff. So, I mean, we are dealing quite a bit of damage every turn. All right, so we negate that. We still have our guard the flock up. Tarmogoyf. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. Oh, a Tarmogoyf with flying is the worst. That's like the worst thing that could have possibly happened. Can we get an unsummon? Unsummon anyone? Unsummon? Unsummon? Please? That's not an unsummon. Unsummon. Nope. Well then. You know, Eldritch Evolution is not the worst thing I've ever heard of. I think I'm gonna guard the flock, but then next turn play this on our crafter here. I guess it's just gonna get us like another Sparrow or something. Dang, this was a real roadblock. Okay. That's pretty good. I actually think I'm gonna just block the big Tarmogoyf. Again, if I hit Unsummon, it would be quite helpful. Also, sorry, I also completely forgot I have Death Shadow in my hand right now. Stun kind of does the same thing, but to not as good of an effect. Drana. Not as excited by Drana, but I think we're gonna do this and then Eldritch Evolution. It's a clone. Will the clones still have that effect? I would imagine so. Got the unstable mutagens again. Jesus, they got the archer, and the archer got armor. That is brutal. Alright, well, I can't block. I will have a 6-mana Death Shadow. I guess my Sparrow will just trade with this and die. Kothophed, guard the flag. Yeah, I think we're just gonna play out Death Shadow. We'll do this first. I imagine they block. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of options. I'm gonna play a Death Shadow and hope it lives. I don't have a lot to deal with this Tarmogoyf. Oh god, this thing got flying too. I think even though I don't want them to gain life, I'm gonna shell game this and play out Drana. And again, hope that we live. Any removal spell on this or this actually just kills me. Cool. Alright. I mean, that was a little bit of shenanigans, but the shenanigans worked, so. I don't know what I was supposed to do about a Tarmogoyf getting flying and also whatever poison tip archer or whatever it's called. I think that's a pretty apt representation of the deck. So we'll talk about this real quick. So we had a couple of early games where we started off like 3-0, quickly dispersing with Garrick, Nahiri, and what was the first deck we played against? I'm blanking, but you know, there were a lot of clutch games, some very, very close games in the beginning that we were able to eke out thanks to Cerulean Dragon. Cerulean Dragon with Clone felt pretty good. All right, just going like literally curving out. You Cerulean Dragon, you know, you next turn you draw a card. It's a 2/3. You get the Clone, also is a 2/3, and then after that, you know, you have 2 dragons attacking in. So that's a decent curve out. The issue is that that is pretty vulnerable to removal, as we've talked about. Yeah. There was like one game where we just like slammed Grimgrin, just won the game because of that. They just didn't have a good answer for it. Kothophed did a little bit of work. It's just a good card mostly. River Dragon felt fine, but only because of I think the one game where I played it, it was on there was a Blood Queen Drana on the battlefield, and this thing getting any kind of buff to its power is awesome. Otherwise, again, card just feels really out of place. Zndrsplt is good with Cerulean Drake, like going turn 2 Zndrsplt, turn 3 Cerulean Dragon is nice, but there were too many times where I just couldn't attack with it, and you don't have any interaction early enough besides Unsummon to really help you get value out of it. Right, like Isochron is we didn't get any stuff from Isochron. That's a little bit of like RNG there, but like, yeah, unless you get something there, Zndrsplt can sometimes be a hit or miss. Inventive Crafter felt too slow. Yeah, there's just like too many things. Like there's kind of a conflicting thing of like, do you want to play the value game or do you want to play the Yangling game? Yeah. So I think there's a little bit of like a conflict in deck building here. I did like Drana and also like even Grimgrin to a certain extent. Even also having Death Shadow. I think the game we played Death Shadow, it didn't work out, but like I still kind of liked the idea of it. But at the same time, maybe it would just be better to find more low to the ground black cards, because I did kind of like, you could just run Flagrant Foul, you could just run good removal in your Yangling deck, maybe something like that. I do think there is something here for Dimir or blue-black Yangling, so I might toy around with that idea, but again, that's just so much of Yangling is, as you see in those last 2 games facing against Nissa, there was way too easy for them to either A, interact with our board, B, go over the top, or both. And so that's some variety of those things happened in those last 2 games against Nissa. So yeah, again, I think there's like just a couple too many just blatant weaknesses for Yangling, and I just think that there's better blue decks to be playing. Teferi, Jace have plenty of different builds that you can be doing right now. Even Rawl, like Rawl is kind of weird. I don't personally like Rawl right now, but I would take Rawl any day over Yangling. Again, I don't know what we can do. But that's not what we're here for. I'll leave that to the devs if they decide to do that or anything. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I don't know when the next time we'll play Yangling is, but if you guys do enjoy Yangling and you really, really want me to keep playing them, let me know down in the comments below, or if you think she's trash, also let me know. If you enjoy the content, remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff helps me out quite a bit, lets me know what content y'all want, and you can always chat with me in the Discords or my comments. Again, I usually respond in a reasonable manner of time. And remember, you can find me here live at twitch.tv/Roxora098 every Tuesdays and Thursdays starting around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you guys for the next video.